Hey y'all, it's the second week of me being here, and I still don't have my ideal computer, well not computer, but like filming space set up. But I wanted to tell you about the second week. Let's not start with the fact that I found crackers at church today. We'll get to that. Let's start off with the fact that immigration. Lord, thank you for the food. I'm about to see you to nourish our bodies in Jesus' name we pray. Yeah, okay, so here, if you're here on a visa and you're here longer than 90 days, then you have to go ahead and, make the effort of going to get an alien registration card. You have it until the moment you leave the country. You're supposed to redeem it. It costs $30, basically. No big deal. I have gone to immigration 3 times. Not once, not twice, 3 times. Because something is always wrong. For example, let's talk about the first incident. I map everything out in advance because I want to make sure I don't get lost. I get on the right bus. I do the things. I transfer to the next bus. The bus driver and I are the only ones on that bad boy. He stops at 7-Eleven. We get back on the bus. We pick up another person. He stops us on the side of the damn road and tells us his route is done. I just paid for that. I just paid for this ride, sir. I get to the immigration office. I'm there for an insurmountable amount of time. I'm finally seen. My application can't be found. Lo and behold, it was at the wrong counter. But whatever. It took no time to fill out another one. I fill out another one. I clearly see the ATM off in the distance. I know I can pay the fee. I've budgeted for it. I've moved the money from savings to checking. My body is ready. ATM ain't. The ATM is not ready. So I had to come back. Went back. Several days later. The bus didn't, clown me this time. Made it safely. What else? What other magic? I slept for like 14 hours. Thank you, Jesus. I'm breaking out. So I'm a tad bit hormonal. But that has zero impact on the magic of today. I decided I've been here long enough, 2 weeks, where it's time to find an English-speaking church so that I don't miss out on my spiritual nourishment while I'm here. That's important to me. And there's a good handful of English-speaking churches, so I'm bound to find one. I go to one in Daegu, not too far from downtown, called Dongshin English Service. So those are all my notes and stuff, and half of someone's phone number. Another Texan. She's from Austin. I'm walking. I take the subway. It's a 40-minute ride to do all of this. So I take the subway, and I get off. I walk around. I pass the building, unbeknownst to me, and come across a lovely little lady who's selling these cute little candles and fragrances, and I love to have smell good stuff in the house. So I have this really, really cute thing right here. It smells very good, and I can hang it, and the smell will just, waft around the house. I've been saying waft a lot. But I go in, I stop into a coffee shop because I'm like, well, I'm 30 minutes early, and I'm a little thirsty and a tad bit hungry, so let's do this. I get a bulgogi sandwich and a vanilla latte. Lord, that smells good. I mess around and get the latte, and it is hot as the desert. Burn my mouth. Now I'm a little upset. I say, fine. I spit some of it out. It was that traumatic for me. And I decide to go ahead and take my drink and start heading towards the church because now I'm going to be late. All because I really wanted some coffee. I come around a corner and I start walking, and I see someone who I have not seen since I lived in Michigan several years prior. I've not seen this person in 15 years. I left Michigan in 2009, but I've not seen her. It's been a long time. So I saw her and I'm, hey, XYZ. And she said, hey, back. And then she kind of was like, why are you here? I'm like, I've been here 2 weeks. She's like, oh my gosh, really? So we caught up. She was going to the same church. I don't believe in incidents. Coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. I'm struggling to put this back. Let me just put it down. So I believe it was Kismet. It was fate that we were supposed to see each other. She goes to the church that I wanted to go to, and the church is having a Thanksgiving feast. And I'm thrilled about it because I was really hurting about not being able to get my American Thanksgiving on in South Korea. We enjoyed the sermon. I know the songs. It's a good feeling. I get my Jesus pieces. For those of you who are new to my channel and you don't know what I mean by Jesus pieces, that means communion. So I get my Jesus pieces. I haven't had communion in a very, 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 very long time. So I was very pleased with that. So it was ultimately a really good experience. She took me for dinner and then showed me around some areas to shop and where to go to a dermatologist and the dentist to check out and things of that sort. So I can just get my life in order and where I need to go to get my hair done. So I'm thrilled. Like, my appointment is next week anyway. I mean, this weekend anyway. So, like, don't trip. So I'm very, very pleased. It was a good experience. And I got to borrow a book from the church. I have C.S. Lewis, The Weight of Glory. I feel like it will be a nice book to read over this week and turn it back into the church. So there you have it. This week was good, despite, a bus trying to leave me on the side of the road. It is what it is. You live and you learn. We'll see what next week holds for us. Bye, y'all.